Hi everyone, this is Ms. Granger. In this digital lesson, we will cover the ATL skill of gathering and organizing relevant information to formulate an argument. As usual, you will pause as needed to complete any activities or fill in any blanks. Let's get started. So our lesson objective in this lesson is that students will gather and organize relevant information to formulate an argument by sorting through evidence appropriately to support a claim. A claim is your argument or your thesis statement, kind of the idea that you will be referring back to and arguing throughout a project. So first, let's talk about what the skill even means. When we gather and organize relevant information to formulate an argument, this means that you are sifting through potentially lots of information in order to find the most relevant pieces. This can help form a basis for an argument or debate, or support a position that you already have. When we're organized, we can really argue an idea more effectively. There's kind of 4 steps to make this skill happen. The first one we want to do is to gather all the relevant information. Put it all together. From there, you can do number 2, which is decide your position, your argument or your side of the issue. Number 3, you would determine which information is the strongest and most relevant to your argument. This means that sometimes you might not use all of the information that you gathered. You're just choosing the strongest evidence. And finally, you would then respond to the task at hand, whatever that might be. This skill really does matter outside of a classroom environment for a couple of reasons. First, when you have strong evidence, this validates your position on a matter. That means that your ideas on a matter with this evidence really do make sense and make your argument stronger. Second, you can really be more convincing and therefore more successful than in the persuasion of others. When you have strong evidence, you can really convince other people that your position is right, which is really great for things like sales or performances, or really trying to get anyone to do anything that you or your company wants to do. And finally, third, it will allow the sharing of academic conversation and the promotion of academic discourse, meaning that when you are in higher levels of education, you'll be able to bring really interesting ideas to the table and really know what you're talking about to make that argument. Let's move on to the practice activity. The directions say, demonstrate your understanding of gathering and organizing relevant information to support an argument by sorting through evidence appropriately in order to support a claim. Most of this activity will be done on the Google slide that you see in the assignment, but you're going to start here with number 1 on your paper. Number 1 says, write a claim that addresses the following prompt. The prompt is this: which pet ownership situation is the best? Dog, cat, or no pet? You're going to write your claim on the line here, being sure to restate the question or to rephrase the question in order to make your claim. So pause here, write your claim about this prompt on the line here. Now that you have your claim, you are going to stop again and you're going to ask a peer or someone else in class if your sentence makes sense. If they think it makes sense, great, they're going to sign their initials right here, and that will be kind of your step to the next step. You'll open the slide and sort the evidence statements into the columns that make the most sense for your claim. We'll look at that in a second. When you're done, you'll turn in the assignment on Google Classroom. There is no mastery check for this lesson, but if you would like feedback on the practice activity, you'll want to check in with your teacher and they will give you some feedback on how you're doing. Here's what the practice activity looks like on the Google slide. You'll see one slide that has 2 different columns. The top left says evidence that supports my claim, and the bottom says evidence that does not support my claim. At the very bottom, there's a yellow box that says my claim, and erase this line and type your claim from your notes here. So you'll do that from number 1 in the practice. You'll type in your claim. The directions are also at the bottom to remind you. So first you'll write your claim, then you will sort each of the blue boxes into the column that supports your claim. So you'll click on the box, you'll drag it to either the left column or the right column depending on your claim and which arguments you feel are the strongest. That's it for this lesson and this activity. If you have any questions, be sure to check with your teacher. Good luck!